Why, hello there. I'm with Paul, and I thought I would come by here real quick to say a few words about. Is this thing on? Yes, it's turned on. So let's do it. Yeah, I thought I would come by here to say a few words about an idea that I had learned from an author called James Clear. James Clear wrote a book titled Atomic Habits, which, yeah, is rife with the best ideas on how to make progress with the goals that you have in your life. And in today's video, I'll be talking about one of those ideas, which is what James Clear calls the 2 minute rule. At the end of this video, I will be giving you a modification of this rule that you can use in your life to make progress with activities that are stagnant at the moment in your life. So stay tuned. Okay, the 2 minutes rule. The 2 minutes rule aims to solve a problem I can guarantee that you have in your life at the moment, which is that there are goals and tasks and aspirations and intentions that you have in your mind. But you find that each day when the sun rises, you come to terms with the fact that attention, action, and time have not been accorded to those tasks. But rather than get on with giving those things to that goal or task or to those goals or tasks, nothing happens. And the feeling of not the feeling of unfulfillment follows you because, well, you're not doing what you want to do. The 2 minutes rule aims to solve this problem by asking that you devote just 2 minutes to that goal or task. Say you want to learn how to code. Say you want to learn how to cook. Say you want to start a YouTube channel. Say you want to start a music club. Say you want to start going showing up at the gym. Any task that is gnawing at the very of your mind, and you have made peace with the fact that you have not accorded enough attention or time or action to that task or goal, falls under this category where you can apply the 2 minutes rule to help you see progress. Why the 2 minutes work? Why the 2 minutes rule works is that it lifts the resistance that comes from this idea that to give yourself to a task is to give all your time to that task. And because you do not have all that time, you do not give yourself to that task. So you combat this by saying to yourself that you will only give 2 minutes to that particular task, and then you do, right? And one of the pushbacks that people face, or that might be presented to you, is that how is it possible for me to complete a task in 2 minutes? And this is where the response to that would be, you're not trying to complete the task in 2 minutes, you're trying to make progress, you're trying to show up, you're trying to build momentum. And the value of building momentum in pursuing a particular task or goal cannot be overstated. It's just too valuable. Anyone who has accomplished something knows that the hardest bit is always starting. Once you start and you have built momentum, the momentum carries you forward until maybe you meet another stop and you need to restart again. But starting is usually where you need to fight your biggest battle. So yeah, the 2 minutes rule helps you to build momentum. So let's say, for example, you want to start coding. Obviously, with the 2 minutes rule, you're not going to. Let me use my story because I wanted to start. This applies to me. I wanted to start coding ever since I completed university, right? But for some reason, years passed and I didn't write one line of code. I wanted to code using Python, right? And upon reading James Clear's book and I applied the 2 minutes rule, I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to carve out a space in my house, and all I'm going to do there is to pick my laptop and go to that space and code. Obviously, at the beginning, the the no coding was accomplished, right? Because 2 minutes, all that 2 minutes, all I could do in 2 minutes was to show up at the desk, turn on my laptop, and bring up the coding platform that I was going to use to learn how to code. And in showing up, 2 minutes turned to 4 minutes, 4 minutes turned to 15 minutes, 15 minutes turned to 30 minutes. And yeah, being able to devote yourself in that, or me being able to devote myself to that, allowed me to make progress with learning how to code. Yeah, yeah. So I would implore you to use the 2 minute rule to see how you can make progress with things and activities that have been neglected for too long. Yeah. And I told you that I will be giving you modification of the 30 minutes rule in this video. So here it goes. I call it, drum roll, the 30 minutes rule. How original. Well, the 30 minutes rule is simply the 2 minutes rule, but rather than devote 2 minutes to a task, you start with 30 minutes. You pick a timer, set it to 30 minutes, and press play. As the timer is going, all that matters is that task that you have set in front of yourself for that to accomplish within that 30 minutes. So let's use the coding example for example again. I want to code, right? So within that 30 minutes, I go to my decks, I pick up my computer, everything that can enable me start coding. And once that 30 minutes marks elapses, I must stop. You do this for 3 days and then you take a break on the fourth day, right? And if you're able to meet the 30 minutes mark 3 days consecutively, you must, yeah, you can continue or you can increase it by 5 minutes. If you do not, if you're unable to meet the 30 minutes mark for 3 days consecutively, you must reduce it by 5 minutes. So you try 25 minutes day after day, right? And you continue to cut back with every time that you are unable to meet that mark, right? So if 25 minutes is too much, 20 minutes. 20 minutes is too much, 50 minutes. And then you get back to the 2 minutes that you might have started with. But you cannot be less than 2 minutes, right? You should employ that and see how it takes you with accomplishing the things that you want to do. So I'm going to stop here and I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do also hit the like button and to also leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and also remember to subscribe. Bye.